Hey guys, Henry again. I'm here with a fresh Lychee slicer file, and I'm going to show you how to export strips of infantry exactly the same way that I did it. You'll have noticed that with the Kickstarter you actually get some Lychee slicer files that have infantry already lined up in strips. I'm just showing you how to do this in the event that you make your own figures or you want to change something, whatever. It's a useful skill to have. Starting off, I'm going to add some Prussian Fusiliers here, a Fusilier. I realize you can't see my Windows Explorer box because I'm using Windows Games Bar, which has just filmed this program, so sorry about that, but suffice to say, I navigated through my files and I found Prussian Fusilier, which I've just added. And here we have the big embarrassing fact about this project. There's an issue with Blender when exporting very small objects that it can blow them up, and essentially all of my models that I've exported for this are 100% larger than they should be, or were designed, I should say. So if this happens to you, you need to fix it by using these scaling options. So here, just click Scale on the left. It's brought up this scale box. Top row, we have dimensions in millimeters. Bottom row is percentages for scaling. We're going to use the percentages. The padlock is on, which means everything's going to be altered proportionally, which is good. That's what we want. You need to type 11.65% if you want to print these at 6 mil. Okay, so there we go. This is the height that I printed them at. It matches other manufacturers. It's what I go for. So we have our figure correctly sized. It's now a question of positioning. I've clicked the Move tab, and we're going to move him along the x-axis here. I'm going to type 7.5 millimeters. That shifts him 7.5 millimeters to the right. We want 3 more guys, so I'm going to press Alt plus D while this is selected, and that duplicates him. Alt plus D, the D is for duplicate. 2.5 for him, and this way we can make a 20 millimeter wide strip where there is a 2.5 millimeter gap between the centers of all the models. This is going to be minus 2.5, and the last one, you can probably guess, is minus 7.5. And then we have our 4 guys. Now we just need a base for them, don't we? So you can actually put basic shapes into Lychee Slicer. If I click the library up here, click the cube, click on it, go back to scale, undo the padlock, because we're going to change all these separately. So 20 millimeters wide, 5 millimeters deep, 1 millimeter tall. And there we go, our dudes are on a strip. And that's pretty much it. Now we need to export, and you would decide now if you want an STL. I'd recommend getting an STL if it's just one strip, or you can export the slices to file. By default, that's a .ctb. That's if you're going to print them, but you know you're not going to print 4 guys on their own in the middle. So I'd click that, and what you can't see now is that it's brought up an Explorer dialog for me. I'm sorry, that's just because of my choice of recording software. I'm exporting it as a Prussian Fusilier 4-strip, overwriting a file I already had actually. And I just double click that, replace, and it just exports it. And that's it. Now you have a normal STL file. If the files you used were already repaired in 3D Builder, you don't even need to open it up in there and fix them again. These are ready to go. So yeah, I hope that's useful for you guys.